We go live. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday, dear Dan.
My ears.
I hope you get lactose in a can. Happy birthday, dear Dan. On Beer Analysis.
I'm so lucky. I'm so old that I can't hear you fuckers sing badly.
Good. So is this year the Big 5-0, or you've already got gone by?
Oh no,
he's
I'm
like
past
75.
I'm
75.
52 now.
Holy fuck!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you really are older than the rest of us.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were an early bloomer, you may have actually started masturbating before I was born. Think about that.
Jesus fuck.
That's not a
Now he's actually
that's actually like.
Now he's actually thinking about it.
If you were jerking off when you were 9 years old, you were jerking off before Greg was born.
No, he'd be 10 years old, Nick. Come on. I started at 12 personally, but I don't know if I was an early bloomer or a late bloomer.
Okay, anyway, welcome back to Beer Analysis 101 with your host, Maxwell Starr. Tonight is Dan's birthday, so we're drinking Dan beers. We've got a selection of brews that remind us of Dan. Jimmy C is in the chat saying, cheers all, cheers dude. I don't have a beer yet, but we will shortly. Speaking of which, let's get down to all the people we have with us tonight, starting with Mr. Lee, and we can see how he's both doing, what he brought that reminds him of Dan.
How you doing? Well. Thank you. How are you doing, Nicholas?
Not too bad. Better now that we've stopped talking about masturbation.
Just for the record, I wasn't talking about it at all. You guys were talking about it. Okay,
that's true.
Good point.
Yeah. So what I brought is something new, a very new brewery, a brewery that just opened this spring here in Nova Scotia called Darty Brewing. And wouldn't you know it, they're from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. The beer I brought is their Christmas Stout. So this would be the first year for it at 8.5% alcohol by volume. And I'll get into it when I start talking about it later. But it is full of adjuncts. So that's...
oh, wow. He's already won. He's already won.
That's why it kind of made me think, oh, yeah, you know what? Maybe a Dan beer.
Quite possible.
Might as well just go home. Lee's already won it. All right.
He's hit that button, that nuclear test button. Let's see what happens here.
All righty. So I know Dan's technically next, but we're going to come up to him last. So let's go over to Greg next. Greg, how you doing tonight, sir?
Doing well, Nick. How are you this evening?
Not too bad.
Oh, not too bad. I'm glad. So hold on.
Are you really?
That just reminds me of Dan.
You have that dry, cracked hands. I mean,
yeah, Dan strikes me as a man who just moisturizes a lot. Nothing wrong with that.
Moisturize me.
Moisturize.
There we go. No cracked knuckles, at least for another hour or so. So as we know, Dan is a man who enjoys his high ABV sweets, whether it's in liquid form or I imagine he just has like very alcoholic cake. He strikes me as the kind that would do that. So of course, obviously, we're gonna have Dan beers. I'm sure everyone's probably thinking the same thing. Hey, high ABV stout for Dan with adjuncts in it. We're gonna show Dan the time of his life tonight. So Dan may have some suspicion of this because I have shown this beer before, but it is a high ABV stout coming in at 11.5%. It is from our friends at Third Moon. Now I had 3 of these, and I had to kind of hazard a guess as to which one Dan would like the most in terms of flavors. So I'm gonna do the Vegas thing with odds and suggest that Dan might be an Oreo guy who might enjoy an Oreo brownie bestowed stout. It is beer stout with chocolate, and apparently now they don't give you a nice ingredients list, which would be nice, but apparently they actually do include the actual Oreos in the brew. Now I have had the other 2 beers it's a long series. It's more than 3 beers, but the 3 I've had, or the 2 I've had plus this one, did actually taste what they claim to be on the label. So I am actually curious, as I'm not much of a chocolate eater, but I don't mind an Oreo cookie now and then, and I'm curious to see what this will taste like.
Now the question is it vegan friendly? Because Oreos are vegan friendly.
Well, it's Halloween 2025 friendly.
Oh, okay.
So that much. It does not claim whether or not it is vegan or not. So if you love animals and don't want to harm them, I can't guarantee you this beer is safe. If you hate animals and want to see them all harmed, I see you, Chris. I can't guarantee this beer is safe for you either. So really nobody's going to be happy by the end of the night.
Just gonna be drunk.
Drunk and horny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pardon me.
All right. So we'll let Greg moisturize here and move on to Rob's back. How you doing, folks?
He's kind of got a Billy Bob.
Or did Dan already go?
He does have a Billy Bob Thornton.
No, I go last.
Yeah.
They're making me go last.
Billy Bob Thornton look going tonight.
Unlike Greg, I'm actually coming up from behind.
Wow.
Damn. Well, I think Greg's taking the hands-on approach.
I had a very frustrating time looking for beer because I went everywhere. I went to the grocery stores. I went to LCBO. I did different LCBOs. I went anywhere I could think of. Checked out the brewery site.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you looked everywhere in your fridge. You were just like, I looked in this corner of the fridge.
There's no beer left in the back of the fridge.
I looked in the vegetable cooler. You know.
No, I still have beers left.
Wow.
But
You're looking for an old beer like old Dan.
I do have some that I could have brought. Actually, no, they're not as old. No, they're not as old. Anyways,
Your brothers left.
Anyways, no, it was one of those things because like thinking of I wanted something that was high ABV because that right away is Dan. And then I was looking for something that was a stout. I was looking for something that was like something with dessert or something fun. Just something like you just like something that's like more than just your basic. Like you enjoy the funness and the flavors rather than just the classic. So I hunted like you would not believe. I was like checking every fucking bottle. North Bay is just garbage, which makes me really disappointed. But I did find one that I think would be interesting. Not as interesting as everybody else's, but I found a nitro stout chocolate milk brown cow.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Unfortunately, the only thing that kills it, it's at 5.5%.
Oh.
You know what?
What's the brewery?
Calabogie.
You know the way to fix that low ABV is just drink 2 of them.
It's true. But at the same point in time, she's
also just saying this is a stout.
Yep.
Wow,
I know.
Wow, Lily's going on a limb here.
She's also got a nitro, so you can sit there and say, okay, it's a low ABV, but you've got nitro, so you've now actually pinpointed one of my other things I don't want.
Yes, I thought it was interesting. It is literally the only interesting stout I found in both grocery stores and LCBOs. Like this,
now,
I hunted. I was like, no, I'm not picking anything that's like whatever. I literally hunted for you, Dan. I hunted.
Now with the nitros, you can do it and pour it all the way upside down, and then go from there. I'll probably tell you to do a 180 pour. So
it's so nice of you to mansplain that to her.
I think. Well, if you've never had a nitro before, I've seen. We could also go and check out Chris's videos too of his nitro pours. So,
will it physics? Will it physics?
Will it Clizax?
It says shake and pour, and the idea of shaking a beer just terrifies me.
No, you can do it though. You can get away with
it. Nitro beers are weird that way.
Yeah.
See, I'm not mansplaining. Everyone else is sort of a good, you know what? Whatever. You guys go on. Go on. Do what you need to.
No, Dan, we agree with you. She needs to be told.
Oh.
Plus, you were Dan-splaining, not necessarily mansplaining.
Okay. I'm shaking. I'm shaking and I'm terrified.
You don't have to shake it, but you can.
This is shake and pour.
Have you never had a Guinness before, haven't you?
They meant you. You're supposed to shake and pour. There you go.
Hello.
It's Dan's birthday, and we all now. Rob, you got a helicopter in the back.
He's definitely getting the milkshake, isn't he?
All right. Where did your phone go? Oh my god, I'm terrified.
Show it on screen. There you go. Look at that. Now that's a nitro.
There you go.
Nice.
See, that's a nitro.
There you go.
Cascading and everything.
It smells nice.
It's a monster.
Nice.
It's fast.
I know, Bronco.
I just didn't trust
So
anyone.
you got four of those and drank them as fast as you could.
Oh yeah, so we could have a gif of her puking.
Yeah,
Like
Lee's Guinness gauntlet going on.
No, he was the one who puked on me.
That's true.
I'm sending me beer.
I think everyone puked on that except for Lee. That
Yeah.
I'm aware of.
So it goes in a little punk.
We got another
Oh,
one.
bitch. All right. So what's Dan got here tonight?
Well, hang on. We got
First of all, welcome back from your trip,
Well, Rob.
Rob.
Thanks.
Sorry.
It was
Yes.
the quickest trip ever. It was 17 hours each way for 3
I can't
days.
remember one day 'cause it's a
God
longer
damn.
trip.
Yeah, for 3 days in Spain. But I spent 90% of the time in the hotel.
Nice.
Sounds like a good time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, do you want to explain it or are you good?
What?
Your beer? Why you got it?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so
Someone's very excited to share the story.
And
it's
Rob's
not so much your story. It's not so much excited, just explaining. So, unfortunately, Rob has to take some prescription medication, so he cannot drink,
Oh.
which gave us
Oh,
the
no.
opportunity because Dan does the dry event. So, we went and hunted for a decent dry beer that we haven't tried yet. So, he went and found a dry beer for you. So, you could participate
Oh.
tonight still and bring a Dan beer out. So,
I present to you.
Oh, the 1604 NA. I've had
Yes.
that. And oh yeah. Okay.
I'm
All right.
looking forward to it. I am a big fan of this beverage in an alcoholic form, so I'm excited to try it in this form.
All right. Sorry, 1664. Not 1604.
so yes, he made sure that you could
And-
participate.
We're using the special Slimer bottle opener.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ooh. I like Slimer.
All right. Cool
I got the
beans.
steam
All right.
whistle, but I'm saving that for Lee's birthday, Mr. Lee's.
you can go
He
fuck
deserves
off.
it.
Okay,
I certainly
considering.
can, but I'll come back.
Lee
All
doesn't have a
right. So.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, so considering it's Dan's birthday, I'm going to introduce him last, so that means I go next for the first time ever. Not last. I don't know. Whatever. The first time since Lee hosted. All right, so I had to go searching high and low for a beer that actually reminded me properly of Dan. I couldn't find any imperial pastry stouts, unfortunately. So options are kind of limited there. I couldn't find anything that had lactose in it. I mean, not that I really want to drink a lactose beer, for personal reasons, but I still like them. But I did see something that as soon as I saw it, I'm like, yep, that's the one. And technically, I've had this before. I don't think I've ever done it on a BYOB. But I do like this beer. And I'm sure that once Dan sees this, he's definitely going to like the label because it reminds him of his favorite liquid water company, Liquid Death. This is Killed by Death, triple
nice.
IPA.
Wow.
From Tire Shack Brewing out of Moncton, New Brunswick. This is, as the label says, a triple IPA, 10% ABV. Read the blurb on it. Killed by Death isn't for the faint of heart. It's for the IPA lover who wants to push the limits of taste and experience. Massively dry hopped, yet smooth, balanced, and is surprisingly easy. Drinking it for its strength. Try it if you dare. I love the label. It's got like the blood dripping and.
Oh yeah.
That's a sick label. And the black now most recently they've added this black top can, which is really cool.
I've seen
Of
that
course.
and one or two of their other things in Harvest Wine or Bishop Cellar, one or the other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What is it about blacktop cans that are just so damn cool? Like, look at that.
Right?
Nice cans. All right. So the moment we've all been waiting for, we want to hear from the birthday boy himself. This is Dan. Speaking
Hi.
up. Happy birthday, Dan.
Thank you.
A belated birthday since your birthday was last week.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. I thought I'd wear it and go from there. So I brought a pumpkin. No, I'm kidding. I'm not bringing that. No.
That would be kind of amazing.
It's not October anymore.
It's already rotten, Dan. You have to wait till October 1st before it's good again.
Yeah.
lactose pumpkin spice.
Or do like me. Oh yeah, I guess I did do that. I waited a year to drink it.
All right. So here's
Just keep it in the fridge for next year.
Here's the deal, Lady Lee. I've got the rest of your percentage in my beer here.
Okay.
I don't have something that's got a lot of adjuncts in it. I've got something that is barrel aged. It's a year release in a blend of 24, 18, 12, and 8-month bourbon barrels, aged Dark Star in 7 to 12-year-old Kentucky bourbon barrels, roasted in chocolate, yada, 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 coming in at a very formidable 14.8% out of Seattle. This is
Dan
Fremont's Barrel Aged Dark Star 2023 edition.
Looks like a beast.
Barrel.
That's a bigger than regular size bottle, right?
It's a 500 milliliters. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's 2023. Not going to tell you what the price is on this because that's something you don't need to know.
It looks fucking expensive.
Yeah,
probably more expensive than a double Tempest in New Brunswick.
Yeah, it is. It's more expensive than the Goose Island one as well. But I figured I'd treat myself to this. And I figured that a 14.5 or 14.8 would work. And now that I've done that stupid thing, I'm going to have a square face on my face for about half an hour or so. So yeah, that's what I brought to this little hangout tonight.
Shindig.
Yeah,
shindig.
So like I said, I've got the rest of your percentage there lately, so that
yeah, you do.
You know, totally offsets. It adds to Lee's and offset Rob's.
Yeah, you're drinking Rob's beer for him.
Yep, pretty much.
You drink for the both of us. Mine was too low.
I mean, even we've got one person who's drinking a 0% beer, and I imagine Dan's brought the average back up to over 10% now.
Probably yes. So that's what I brought tonight.
All right. Okay. So let's circle back. Hey, you know what? I'm going to start with Dan again because he's already on screen and say, what's your history with that beer? Tell us more about that thing.
Well, my history is seeing this at my liquor store and going, you know what? I wouldn't mind trying this. And thinking that it's going to be one of those special days. I can't remember if I've had... yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I just picked this up tonight. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is something that showed up tonight. Now, have I had anything? Is this from Fremont? This is from Fremont, isn't it? Yeah, Fremont Brewery. Have I had anything from them? I can't remember. Have I had this beer before? No. So this is the very first time I'm having this beer, and yeah, it was imported in, and yeah, I thought, you know what? Why not? And make it up to almost looking like a bottle of wine, only a dark stout version. So my history with this beer, you're looking at it.
All right. Thank you, Dan. Let's go right back to the top of the order and go back to Mr. Lee and ask, I imagine you don't have much history with this one, but we're going to ask you anyway.
Yeah, so like I said, you know, this brewery, Darty Brewery, has only been around in Dartmouth since this past spring. They just opened, so this is probably like their first seasonal, if I imagine. They do have quite a lineup of beers, though. Like they're one of those breweries that seems to like pop up overnight. It's like, oh, we've got 15 beers, we've got a whole merch page that you can get gear from. We probably have a fucking place you can sit and eat, and we got a tap room and all this other shit. You know, it's one of those. Almost feels like a ready-made brewery. I think it's owned by Lakeport or something, some other fucking brewery that's around here, or distillery or something like that. But yeah, the Christmas Stout, 8.5% alcohol by volume. I have had one of these already. It came in the NSLC's Christmas gift section kind of thing. But it just looked interesting to me because so they say so you know it's just barely an imperial stout, 8.5%. They even got dextrose in this, obviously probably to pump up the alcohol a little bit. So on top of that, they have oats, they have toasted coconut, they have blackstrap molasses, hops and yeast, of course. Then the real standout ingredient here is tonka beans. And I was not familiar with what tonka beans are, but apparently this is some sort of god bean, because I did a little quick look on Google for them. They apparently they taste like a complex mix of vanilla, almond, and caramel with warm spicy notes of cinnamon, clove, and nutmeg, and a hint of licorice. So they've got everything going on, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, and apparently a little goes a long way with these things. Like apparently you can like sort of grind them up and use them like you would use like nutmeg or something like that in spicing stuff. And I was not familiar what those are, but now I want to see more beers with those in them, because apparently they can do as many things as hops and yeast can do when it comes to like changing the flavor of whatever you're putting them in. So
that's actually impressive.
That sounds pretty cool. I feel like I've had something with tonka in it, but yeah, that sounds really good.
You eating a tonka truck does not count.
not a tonka truck, Lee.
Oh, okay.
I know that sounds like something I would have done when I was 8 years old, and you're probably right.
Yeah, you probably would have tried to stick one in your mouth, and you're
I swear I've had a beer.
No, Nicholas, no.
Nick just unhinged his jaw like a snake.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. All right. Thanks, Lee. Let's go over to unfortunately, Greg. Let's go over Greg.
Oh, well, thank you, Nick. It's always a pleasure to be on your show.
Many
Many
always pleasuring yourself on the show.
Not always. Sometimes I finish, and then I've got the post-night clarity while I'm talking to you. I don't need to turn my camera off. I can be jerking off right now. You wouldn't even know it, other than the rhythmic rocking motion. Hi. Okay, let's talk about the beer.
Come on,
Pornhub's that way, Greg.
So Third Moon Brewing Company, you guys have heard of Third Moon. I've told you about them. I've had a bunch of their beers, mainly because I found out that their brewery is located right beside where I like to mountain bike. And, you've all heard the story, so nobody cares. A bunch of their beers in this specific series. Well, I've only had one of these. So all these beers, Third Moon is not known for their reasonable prices. This beer is $10 a pop, which cheap enough that I'm happy to try it, but not cheap enough that I'm going to buy a 4-pack or anything like that. If I really loved it, I might go back and buy some more, but I'm not going to blindly just buy 4 of them, especially if it's a dessert stout, which are incredibly hit and miss with me. I have had 2 other flavors in this series. So the series is called Bestowed, and they just do different flavors with, I assume it's a base stout. They just do different flavors. I had the maple pecan, and I have had what was the other one? It was like peanut butter cup. I'm not sure if it was something else with peanut butter cup, but it was some sort of a peanut butter cup. Hold on, I know this makes for a great show. I'm just want to see what peanut butter cup it was. No, that's all it was just peanut butter cup. 2025 peanut butter cup. So I guess maybe they had other years of the peanut butter cup. I like saying peanut butter cup. It's a nice word on your mouth, especially with sticky lips.
Sticky lips.
Try it. Drink your stem. Go peanut butter cup. Peanut butter cup. That's actually that's shockingly fun. It's not just the 11.5% alcohol talking. So anyways, so I've had 2 others in this series. I won't tell you what I thought of them because I'll get to that during my review. But that's my incredibly interesting history with Third Moon and with Bestowed, including the peanut butter cup.
Nice. All right, let's keep on rolling over to Lady Lee. You can tell us about her probably short history about the nitro stout she's drinking.
Okay, well, this is the first time I have the nitro stout chocolate milk brown cow, and I don't remember drinking anything from Calabogie. If I have, it was a while ago. I honestly can't remember anything, so I really don't have much for history. It's just a beer that looked interesting. Oh yeah, the reason I picked it was literally because it's a brown stout. That's it. Like I have no history. A brown
literally a
Kawanogi.
Huh?
Cowabunga.
Never mind.
I missed it.
The moment's lost.
I lost the moment.
Terrible joke. Lee Russell strikes again.
Yes. Anyways.
Well,
all right. So Rob, I know you've got a bit of a history of the Kronenberg. How do you like that stuff?
Not this one. In general, Kronenberg.
Kronenberg in general, yeah.
Yeah, I like them. One of my favorite summer beers.
Nice.
Yeah, sit out. I started the first time I had it. I was in Quebec City and just sitting out on a patio and nice hot day, and it was delicious. It was so refreshing. And plus, it comes in a full bottle. Who can say no? Like,
easier to sit back and drink 3.5 of them on an afternoon.
They had the rosé at the LCBO that we went to. I don't know if you can get those, Nick, rosé ones, but that would be something we could do.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, the rosé's discontinued here, but the store nearby still has some. I was thinking about it's on sale right now. I was thinking about maybe Kronenberg would be something we could do for a BA.
There you go. We've got the regular one, haven't we?
Because they have some.
I feel like we've done one of the Kronenbergs before. I'd have to take a look, see what we got. But I'm totally down as long as I can still get it. As long as Ontario's can get it.
I can get the rosé.
Terry Greg's.
Well, let's have a look. See.
So we did do a beer analysis on the Blanc.
Yes.
How long ago, though?
Alexandria.
Wow, 5 years.
Jesus.
No. Ashley Sexton was on it.
Never mind.
And Redbeard.
It's 2.4 kilometers away. That's about a 20-minute drive for me, but I might be willing to do it.
For which one? The rosé?
Yeah, the rosé.
What do they get? We could check this after. I'm kind of curious if Lee can get it.
After Rob laughs, and then he comes to the GTA and he realizes that it's true. You don't move anywhere fast in the GTA.
10 kilometers, 40 minutes.
All right. That's actually I think I'm next. So did I do that right? I didn't forget anybody.
Yeah, you are next. Dan went first.
All right. So what's my history with Killed by Death? I should have looked up exactly what year this came out. My recollection is this came out probably around 2022. I did do a beer review of it back then. Review number 1218, if you look up my channel. I think this is released at a time when triple IPAs were becoming the... Sparkle Puff's been out for what? When did Sparkle Puff come out? Like winter 2018, 2019? I remember having it. Yeah, Dan's got the Sparkle Puff shirt. I remember having Sparkle Puff back in at the last like Albina Around Beer Fest when we did the Shit Bucket Manor, which literally is still the backdrop of her show here. Anyway, so yeah. This particular one, it was kind of nice to see a New Brunswick brewery making a triple IPA because I don't get those fancy triple IPAs from outside of the province much anymore because of overprotection beer cartels that run the province.
Careful, Nick. They're going to get you if you keep talking.
Yeah, I like this beer. I've gotten it many times, and I kind of does speak to me as a beer that would be right up Dan's alley.
It speaks to him.
All right. It speaks to me. Well, it might be the alcohol that's speaking to me as well.
It calls to me. It calls to me.
It keeps calling me.
By the way, everyone was talking about bottle openers. I used my Cyanide and Happiness bottle opener to open my.
Yay.
I still have my 14-year-old BB Barfly.
That was a classified bottle opener. We're not allowed to share it.
Oh, and Lady Lee, I got a new addition to my my desk. My brother got me.
Clap drop!
Yeah.
Amazing. I love it.
He now holds my controller.
Nice. My old BB Barfly used to have my channel logo and label on, like basically a detail. They made this custom for me back in 2011, and it's all worn off now.
Yeah.
What did the custom one cost you back then? Like even then, it wasn't that expensive, was it?
No, it was only this thing was only like $30.
Yeah,
back when they were 20.
I bought a regular one for 20. And it's like nowadays, it's like, BB Barfly with fancy materials, like $150 and up.
Oh my God, they're fucking nuts now for how much they want for them. I kind of thought about 10 years ago about maybe buying another one, and it was just ridiculous. The guy who remember the guy, I forget the guy's name, but the guy that like was involved in marketing that sold me this and sold a bunch to Albino Rhino. He's no longer with the company. It was like Joe Becker or something Becker.
We'll take your word for it.
I forget. Anyway, yeah, it's just ever since he left, these things have been gone bananas expensive.
Well, yeah, they make them out of like stupid materials now. Like you want a titanium and carbon fiber. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't really want a $200 bottle opener, to be honest. Like it seems a bit much. And like you get really fancy. They have like kits where you can replace the bolts with fancier bolts. Like it's like even more hardcore than guys that they replace their bike bolts with titanium bolts. It's like, oh, I want my BB Barfly to be even lighter.
Yeah, really. I'm just looking at the website. Might as well talk about this while we're shooting the shit. But I'm just looking at their website here and I'm thinking, like, what the fuck? They actually look like real fucking knives now.
I mean, you could stab somebody with that pretty easily.
I mean, maybe, but like that doesn't really look like a knife. I'm sure you can do all the bail song tricks and shit.
I think an officer's going to give you a hard time with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could definitely look like you're going to shank somebody.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get away with it. That's a beer.
Like Nick, if you got caught in prison with that up your butthole, you'd get in trouble. You'd get in prison.
Well,
if you got caught with anything in your butt.
I mean, I would hope not to get caught in prison. But,
no, unless you know.
I mean, look at the prices on some of these things. I'm sure they got fancy materials, but even like the base model is $50.
Jesus,
that's fucked up. I don't want to buy a bottle opener that's $50. It was worth it when it was $20.
I'm surprised.
Right? This is BB Barfly OG 2.
I think they.
Oh, there's the OG one. You can buy repair kits for your OGs.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought they were a perfectly fine bottle opener when you just got I just bought a black one for $20. I'm like, I'm perfectly fine with this purchase. But more than that, it's like, no, thank you, good sir.
Like $44.90 for the original now.
For the original, nice.
For the original color. So I'm wondering, beer lover. Let's see what beer lover. Hey, you got a Flying Monkeys BB Barfly.
Oh shit! I wonder if that's expired.
Or rate beer.
Yeah,
they were cool back in the day. At least I thought they were.
I don't know where my butterfly opener went, but I had one too.
Oh, you remember the Better Beer Show? Are they still around?
No, they've been dead for a long time.
How about
makes me wonder, is Maxwell Star in here somewhere? There's Nacho Libre. Grunge. That's cool. I'd be kind of curious, like, what? Do they still have the design of mine? Like,
probably not.
Yeah, it's probably long gone.
I demand to be able to buy a Nick bottle opener.
Why would they list custom designs on their?
They did for Better Beer 40 or whatever it was.
Yeah, but that show probably that dude probably struck a deal with them or whatever.
Yeah, I think they probably need your permission to sell your merchandise.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably did a merch deal with them.
Well, it was more along the lines of like, I wonder if they just did a mass upload of all the stuff they designed for.
No, they wouldn't do that. There'd be issues.
Yeah,
possibly.
Maybe.
God damn. All right. Yeah, I've got way too many bottle openers apparently.
If Greg's still got his BB Barfly.
I do. I don't even need a repair kit for it or to add titanium bolts to it or whatever the fuck.
Anyone want a party patch?
I do. I am upset so far that I've not been able to find the Sapporo bottle opener because that was actually a very cool bottle opener.
So this is something that they sent me as a promotion many years ago, and it's a hangover defense patch. It's a vitamin D patch to help you with a hangover the next day.
Also make your pee really yellow.
Probably, yes.
So does not drinking water.
Yeah, there's that too.
I mean, it's not supposed to be yellow.
Nobody's got time to drink water.
More like a actually vitamin D kind of makes it more of like a a greenish yellow, like it starts looking a bit radioactive.
I think it's I think it's vitamin B that makes it look like what is it, Gatorade?
Oh, that
Like
Yellow Gatorade.
Like they came from Newcomb High.
Oh! I've got something to top Greg's steam whistle opener.
Oh wow, really? You got something to top this?
I do. Hudson Bay Collection and steam whistle.
Oh, fancy!
Oh wow!
Oh, actually, I have one of those hanging on my shelf. I have all those. I collect those stupid bottle openers. I have one of those.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Greg.
Nick's gonna go get like a Rob the Robot bottle opener.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't lose that. That's my wedding photos.
This is definitely not as cool as like a bottle opener from Hudson Bay, but this is actually a bottle opener that Brandon at work gave me. Everybody knows Brandon. It's like a little bottle of Duvel that has like fluid in it, so it's actually looks like a real beer bottle.
Oh come on, Nick! You know that was up Brandon's butt.
Oh,
yeah,
stupid steamless.
He hooped it for you, dude.
Right. There's another. You gave me two of them. I don't know why he just randomly bought them and gave them to me. He just gave me two of them. One of the other one's one of them's a Carlsberg that I keep at work.
Because he loves you, Nick.
I have my bottle opener. It's packed away my stuff, but I have my bottle opener that I got when I first moved to North Bay when I was 19, and it was like a ducky with like the liquid inside, so that the ducky would float.
Oh, yeah.
I got it from a secondhand store. The liquid has now all come out of it, and it still has a ducky in it, but I still have it.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one from Cuba that had like the fake liquid in it. Yeah, it's somewhere around it, dried up.
Yeah, I also have an Edmonton Oilers one because
Dan's favorite team.
One. I got a Canucks one, so I get it.
Why would Dan have a Canucks one when he loves the Oilers?
Basement.
Well, I was not showing his off.
This is a copper.
I mean, Dan probably also has a Leafs one too. I'm imagining.
I've also got a Flying Monkeys one too.
Oh, fancy!
Copper O'Keefe one
Ooh.
from the early 70s.
Oh my!
Oh, that's probably as old as my vintage Olin's.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
my Olin's Export India Pale Ale.
I don't know where the fuck this one is, but it's like something my dad used to use, so it's probably 30, 40 years old, and it just
Yeah.
I got one in my drawer.
Can for the juice, and then you have a bottle on the other side.
Yeah, there you go. Stick it in that.
Mine's well.
Yeah, yours is well used.
No, this is a bottle opener, and this is the one you shank. So this is what you want to hide in your butthole for prison. Wow. You got lots of uses for it.
It's for opening the cans of beans.
Yeah, mine's still quite shiny. I guess mine's stainless steel. So.
That one's got a lot of use to it, Lee.
Yeah. Well, I got it from. I think my dad gave it to me.
Nice.
Came out of a box of like a 2-4 of like stubby bottles back in the 80s or something.
Probably.
So I got a Trooper one. Iron Maiden.
I don't think that cat would be good for opening beer bottles.
You never know. The claws might actually work. And then my first opener that I used when I started doing reviews, my Homer Simpson one.
I don't know where it is. My first bottle opener that I used when I started my beer review channel was actually I think it was actually it said Victoria on it, Victoria, BC. Ooh. It was like a little gold colored. It was similar to one I think it was one that Dan just showed. Had like the little thing in the middle that spun around.
Right. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you know what I mean. It had that kind of shape.
The little spinning.
And it's like a touristy bottle opener that Scott brought me back from a trip out west.
I know that one. I've seen that one.
I have a kitty in my lap.
Just.
I think
pussy you got there.
I think Rob is the only cute one in that photo.
Here's a little nostalgia for you. This is I got as a wedding gift for my first wedding.
Oh wow!
Oh, and so you haven't burnt that yet.
Nope. And if anyone ever gets drunk and they don't remember where their bottle openers are, I've got a ring that you can use.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
So, yeah, I've got a.
For 52 years, we've been wondering why Dan is useful, and now we know.
Yeah, it's all about the openers.
I've got this old Swiss Army knife with a bottle opener that somebody brought me back from Switzerland one day.
That's
Even had it engraved with Super Soaker written on the side, because back 25 years ago, I used to have a Super Soaker website.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nick, what kind of website was this?
$9.99 a month.
You know, the Super Soaker water guns, nothing perverted.
No, back then there was only $4.99.
Was it the kind where you had to change the sheets really often?
Yeah.
No.
If we go searching on
Not-
X Hamster for old videos, would we maybe run into something?
No, maybe iSoaker.com. Anyway.
You know, I'm going to type in Nick Super Soaker and just see what comes up.
No.
There it is.
Let's see what. Alabama Nick Super Soaker. It's a YouTube channel.
It looks like Nick and Greg are gonna kiss.
Yeah, right? They're looking at each other.
Hi, Nick. Hi.
There you guys go. I found my old butterfly.
So this video came up. Alabama Nick Super Soaker when I searched for Nick.
that might be Nick.
I know.
Same color shirt.
Not saying it's Nick, but it might be Nick.
Yeah, back when Nick was really yoked.
Could be Batman.
Could be Batman too. Yep.
I mean, this guy kind of is Black Nick.
I mean, we haven't seen
black?
Batman and Nick in the same room at the same time. So, ow. Oh.
All right. Well, we don't want to get a copyright strike from Alabama Nick, but yeah, it's. I don't know. I'd still say if Nick became a black guy, that's what he'd look like.
There you go.
Yeah, the one I was looking for was out of the case. So it's not one of the original ones that Nick has there. It's called Head Rush. So I'm not as important, you know.
I can't find it currently, but I'll say, and I think these are fairly common design for bars because they're like speed openers or something. But Innocent Gun had a pack that had an opener in it. It was a big long one, but this long. It's just a flat opener. But functionally, that opener is just fantastic. Just pop, pop, pop. And if you're the type of person that collects bottle caps, I am not. But if you are the type of person that collects bottle caps, it does a very good job of preserving them.
It's just the flat ones.
Yeah, just a long flat one. It just works fantastically if you.
I've got a few of those.
Yeah, they work. Yeah, they work well. I think they're common in bars. I think they're really quick for bartenders to open. So they just pop, pop, pop.
More leverage.
Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah.
There's actually what a lot of bartenders use. They have, and I got a key ring here. They have a different one because of the cans, they also have another end on it where the cans can actually be popped as well. So basically, you have the bottle side, and then you also have this side here, which can.
That actually makes sense because I imagine by the end of the night your fingers probably hurt from opening cans. So.
Oh fuck yeah!
We just use bottle openers, regular with that Heineken. Steam Muscle one that you had. We had the exact same one, and we used it to open the beer lids and bottles.
Yeah.
I also just had a towel to open anything that had a twist off.
The towel is for the Super Soaker.
Because I eventually, end of the day, like your hands start to get like rough from trying to open bottles.
Yes, you do.
But
yeah, I know when I worked at the Dome, I used to have one of these to open up the cans because it was nice and easy just to pop them open. And then they put me on an area with what's that?
It's always best to have a tool that does everything. So if you can have something that's a bottle opener, can opener, and a wine opener.
This are really smart people.
Yeah,
that's a very smart.
Smarter than us.
I was gonna make a joke about having a significant other, and that's the tool you have to open everything. But that's
wow.
I am getting older, so I mean, my wife does help me out with some of that stuff.
She helps open up things for you, Dan.
What?
Does the arthritis in your fingers not work?
Or rather, the arthritis in his fingers do work.
There you go.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You got me at technicality, Mr. Russell.
Yep. and Lady Lee, I think you're looking at something like this where it has bottle, can, and also wine. Oh, she's ignoring me. Never mind.
I got one of those.
No, it's
Sorry,
okay.
what did
You're
you-
ignoring me. You're ignoring me. It's okay.
I'm not ignoring you. I heard you.
Oh, you've
There's
offended
this
the
one where it's bottle. You can do can
Yes.
and wine.
Yes. Those are the ones that you need because, God damn it, it's never annoying when you're trying to look for one. Like, if you have all those, the same thing, instead of like, oh, no, there's a bottle opener. Oh, no, I just had my wine opener.
And if someone pisses
I
you
got a
off,
ratchet.
you also have a knife at the end too.
There you go. Yeah, I'll take a ratchet to like open everything.
I had someone bring this back from New Zealand for me, and it's actually called the sheep shaker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll let you.
Wait, did you say sheep or chic? Is it racist or just against animals?
No,
Okay.
sheep. And,
All right.
and it actually has 2 sheep fucking on it. So, I mean.
Great. Well, very Australian, I'll say. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're very shaggy
It's a
sheep. You know
kiwi
which
and a
they're-
sheep. Sorry, it's a kiwi and a sheep. So,
But are they fucking?
yes, they are, Greg.
If you put
Excellent.
your imagination to it.
They are.
I always imagine. My
That's
family one thinks the
Always
kiwi bird
imagine
was
sheep fucking. That's what.
Yeah. yeah there
Kiwi
you
birds.
go.
I think kiwi
Okay.
birds would be fucking cute as hell to have as a pet, but
I'm
apparently
gonna have beer.
they're very vicious.
You're the beers.
No, we're not done
All
pulling
right.
out a
Yeah, we're not talking
I'm
about bottle
offended
openers
lady.
fucking, apparently.
I've
Well, we've
offended
been-
lady Lee with birds and sheep fucking. So,
No, I'm running out of beer.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to find remnants. My old Super Soaker site. There's not much online.
my dinner's upstairs.
I want to interrupt the show, but in the after chat, I'm very curious to know what actually was on Nick's Super Soaker site. We'll discuss that in the after chat.
Yeah, but I don't want to see it on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I might get the show taken down.
It quite literally was the Super Soakers. You know, like the water guns. It was like a collection.
We know what they are. You had this is interesting. Okay, I'm interested in this now.
I had a collection of Super Soakers. Way back 25 years ago. Yeah, it was a long time. It was popular. It was popular enough that I actually got donated free samples from Super Soaker.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's kind of cool, actually.
It was a very long time ago. Anyway,
Samples? What does that even mean?
they sent me free Super Soakers in a large fucking box.
Samples. It sounds like we give you a piece of one of our new Super Soakers, not the entire gun, just a piece of it.
No, the entire gun.
Okay. So
All right, give me a second.
They weren't selling very well. Is that what you're telling me here?
No, I reviewed them.
Okay.
Okay, this is opening things up. Interesting,
right?
Oh, yeah,
beer.
I found some.
I'm running out of beer.
This is more fascinating. Okay,
We'll do this after the chat. So
okay, beer. Lee Russell, what do you think of your beer?
Yeah. You got a full screen.
Just like an old collection. I don't have any. Most of these are going. So
good.
What happened to them though? Did your dad break them and when is he angry or something?
No, I sold most of them off at a flea market before I moved to Calgary. While Greg is being condescending, so let's go back over to Mr. Lee and we're going to ask him, what you think about your beer?
All right. So this Tonka bean stuff has something to it. When you're smelling this thing, I was a little skeptical. Like you read Tonka bean, it's like it gives all these certain flavors. Like it doesn't sound necessarily all that Christmassy, right? So like Christmas stout, maybe no. But the aroma of this is like anything I've ever seen in Christmas time that's like a gimmick that's like Christmas scented or Christmas tree scented or Christmas wreath scented. It's one of those nebulous terms you see, but you'll know it when you smell it, right? You walk past it and it's kind of like, oh, I'm almost smelling a spruce beer, but with like maybe some cinnamon added to it or like some sort of like baking confectionery sweetness coming from it as well, kind of thing. So like, how like you can smell like a scented Christmas wreath or something like that, and it's very perfumey and it's very pungent. And immediately, it smells like Christmas. It's kind of like the same effect when you walk by anything that's like pumpkin spiced, and that has a pretty distinct.
Nice.
It has a distinct smell. I think I prefer this smell than the pumpkin spice stuff. But yeah, very like spruce tree-ish. There's underlying vanilla and caramel in there as well, so it's like almost like a spruce beer, but like with some different added aspects to it. And then you get into the actual taste. So the body is like upper light, lower medium. There's a good little bit of like dark malt roastiness in this, but it's a lot of the aroma coming back through the actual taste. You get that kind of like almost like spruce tree kind of note in it. You get a little bit of caramel, you get a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of chocolate, and then you get this innate like spiciness that kind of like sticks into your mouth. This nice sort of cinnamon and nutmeg kind of spice component to it. Like there's just a shit ton of stuff going on in this. And it finishes fairly dry, and I kind of expected that. Like dextrose, if you put that in there to up the alcohol, it's also probably going to like dry out the finish of the beer a little bit too. So it does that, and the alcohol, even though it's 8.5, so that's just barely scraping into imperial category. But yeah, you don't taste it, so like it comes off as like both a winter warmer and also calling it a Christmas stout. I think works because it very much Christmas tree, like like kind of what maybe a Christmas tree would actually taste like if you kind of thought of it in beer form. Kind of remarkable that they pulled it off like this without using like spruce. I guess this Tonka. What's that?
If you drank a Christmas tree.
Yeah, but it feels like the Tonka bean is something you could use like instead of like spruce nibs or whatever that they usually use for like a spruce beer, because spruce tips, thank you. It's very much in that same kind of category. It's just it's using a different adjunct to get those flavors, and that adjunct happens to dump on a bunch of other flavors as well, which you usually don't get from spruce beers. Spruce beers are usually like pretty one note, where this like feels like a spruce beer with complexity to it. So I'm really impressed with it as like an imperial stout. It's about an 8.5, I'd say. It's like its basic imperial stout qualities are like okay, they're fine. It's the extra flavors and stuff in it that are really good, that make it a bit unique. And my own personal preference, I'm going to throw a 9 at it. I think it's really good.
All right. Sounds good. All right, thank you, Lee.
I have to ask one question to Lee, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You've had your spruce tip beers,
yeah,
and you've had this one.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask how masked is a spruce flavor on that beer?
It's very balanced with everything else, kind of like it's not like an intense one note kind of thing where the spruce is the most dominating thing in it.
You're not drinking sap.
No, it's mixing very well with like that cinnamon spiciness, that nutmeg spiciness, the vanilla and the chocolate that's coming out, the caramel that's coming out. It's all pretty well balanced. It's all like a whole thing coming together to make one really nice drink, rather than like something just totally dominating and maybe you get a hint here or there or something else every once in a while.
It's very well balanced.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm pretty impressed. Like, for Darty just being around since the spring, and this is, by all accounts, probably their first seasonal. Great job.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Lee. I had to ask.
No problem.
All right. Thank you, Lee. Let's move on over to Greg Ioli.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Hi, Greg.
I'm still saving some of this beer. Definitely a sipper. Definitely got sticky lips. This beer. So it's warmed up nicely since we talked about bottle openers for so long. So first of all, it's a very warming beer. From the first sip onwards, you feel that you're drinking a very strong beer. It will put hair on your chest, as the cool kids like to say.
As the old folks like to say.
as the old folks. But
Ow! I actually agree with that. Anyways,
Dan, don't you worry. There'll be plenty of clouds for you to yell at tomorrow. Back in my day, those clouds stayed up in the sky and didn't come down here.
Not if I yell them at all first.
Fair enough.
Yeah, let's not forget that. Yeah, Lee Russell is like he's like 180 in anger years.
Yeah.
So he surpasses even Dan.
That's generous.
He's going back to the Jurassic Age. Anyways.
Oh, Dan's one of those Bible pushers that says dinosaurs were here 180 years ago. The world was created 3,000 years ago.
100. No, it was created 2,025 years ago. Come on now.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Listen, I'm not up to my latest Jesus knowledge. I apologize.
Have I ever spread the word about? Yeah.
Listen,
may I sell you the word about Satan? Anyways, continue.
God damn.
Listen, all we know is that women are made out of a man's ribs, and that's why women taste so good. Anyways,
wow.
Actually, over a barbecue. Anyways, continue.
Oreo brownie. So let's before we determine what I like about this beer, I want to say, okay, so I always like to look at a beer. So they're telling me Oreo and they're telling me brownie. So I think it would be fair to expect that I would be able to taste Oreo and I'd be able to taste brownie. Now, Oreo on its own is kind of chocolatey. Like you got that center part, but like Oreos on their own are sort of a chocolatey. They're sort of a chocolatey cookie, right? You're already getting kind of chocolate from them. So when I taste this, other than tasting my burp right now, you're definitely getting a lot of the brownie. Like I would say the brownie is the number one component here. Like the Oreo, if it's there, I don't know if I taste the Oreo. Now again, the Oreo is kind of chocolatey, so maybe there's a little bit of chocolatiness to it, but then again, brownies are all chocolate, so it's tough to say. So I mean, my big complaint about this beer is that if I want a liquid Oreo cookie, sort of like, a cookies and, I was kind of thinking along the lines of cookies and cream ice cream or an Oreo McFlurry or something like that. And unfortunately, you're not getting that. Now, I'm not somebody who really likes chocolate all that much. I'm not morally opposed to it. It's just not my thing. And dark chocolate even more so. I like the really unhealthy for you milk chocolate because it's all just sugar dumped in with a tiny bit of chocolate. It's great. But
and a bunch of milk.
I also like white chocolate too. So that's a controversial opinion.
We're not going to go that racist place.
I think you like white chocolate. You have dark chocolate or white chocolate?
Sorry?
You like white chocolate or dark chocolate?
I'm not a chocolate eater in general, but I do enjoy every once in a while a piece of milk chocolate, or I enjoy white chocolate. Basically, I enjoy the baby chocolates, the ones that are not good for you, that are just dumped with sugar. Those are the ones I tend to enjoy. Whereas dark chocolate, baker's chocolate, all that shit, I'm like, no, thank you, good sir.
I just think it's funny that you like white chocolate because that's like the sweeter of the chocolates. So I think you'd like dark chocolate.
But I mean, when I say I like it, I'm like, if I have a piece every 5 years, that's me liking it. So it's
shut the fuck up then. Just
I'm just saying, if you presented chocolate in front of me and had choices, that's probably what I'd go for.
We're not wasting chocolate on you.
Are you sure it was legit white chocolate, or was it like one of those situations where the chocolate bar just turns white because it's been sitting around too long, like an old dog turds used to?
I have had that because again, I don't eat a lot of chocolate. So as a kid, when I used to get more chocolate, say for Halloween, or people gave it to you as gifts for Easter or whatever, and I wouldn't eat it. Like you get a chocolate bunny, it would be like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this thing? And then I'm also the type of person, I don't like to waste food, even shitty food. So like 5 years later, I'd be like opening this thing up, like, okay, I'm gonna try to eat this thing. Yeah, it's white chocolate, but it's not meant to be white chocolate. It tastes like old crusted assholes, which as a kid, I shouldn't have known what they taste like. But anyway, that's a whole other issue.
That's a good way of staying home after school anyways, but continue.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably not wrong. I mean, I did miss more school back then. Well, I miss all the school nowadays. Fuck school.
That's because of your warrant that you have. Anyways, continue.
The war. Damn, you weren't supposed to tell anyone.
I'm sorry. But you're on a list.
Fuck. We took so long. Lee's bladder gave out. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. So back to the beer. So again, yes, I was hoping for more of a cookies and cream vibe from this. I'm not getting that. So that to me is unfortunate. So that'll unfortunately reflect. If you're the type of person that likes brownies, or you really like a more dark chocolate, I think you will like this. Obviously, everyone likes high ABV except for Rob. I'm sorry about whatever STD you're currently getting treated right now, but the rest of us, we all love high ABV. 11.5. Yeah, well, you know, those Spanish chicks or whatever.
Got a little bit of that Spanish fly.
Yeah,
I was in this hotel a long time, so I mean,
yeah, but they have room service there. Dan, you know they have room service there.
Wow.
I ordered the pinata, not the anyways.
Anyways, trust me, those warts will go away. But
wow.
Yeah,
every 28 days.
So this is a really good tournament. I don't know how much Dan just loves chocolate. I think he might like it. But by the way, I like Black Forest cakes, just to throw that in there. If Dan likes really dark chocolate, Dan might like this. If Dan is really hoping for the Oreo cookie, Dan might be slightly disappointed. And that would be terrible to disappoint Dan on his birthday. So what do I give this beer? I am going to match it to the peanut butter cup beer I gave, where, again, it's a good beer to enjoy overall. Are the flavors my favorite? No. But the nice stoutiness, there's a stoutiness to it. I should mention that. That brings it up. You know, drinking a high ABV stout is always good. It has to be pretty, you have to be pretty bad to fuck that up. So, I'm not going to be too adventurous on my ratings. I think it's going to get so for a dessert stout, it's going to get I'm going to give it a 7.5 for style, just because I get annoyed. This is a personal thing. I was going to go 8 on it. Personal thing, I get annoyed when dessert stouts especially, but really any beer, claims to have a flavor on the can and is missing one half of the flavor. So that's kind of my point of contention. I was going to go 8 on it though, because it is actually a fairly good beer. And I do think among desserts that it is pretty good, but it just annoys me when they say there's a flavor on there and that flavor is very clearly not there.
That's always one thing that drops it for me. Like if it's not what says on the can, you're not getting full marks. You're not getting good marks. Like
exactly. Like I feel like, and listen, I don't care if you get there artificially. I'm like, I don't mind if you get there artificially. I want what you put on the can to be what I feel like I'm drinking or whatever.
Yeah. So you have a double chocolate. You have the Oreo. You have a brownie. That's double chocolate right there. That middle part, the whole fucking icing part is like a touch of vanilla. It's not gonna fucking compete against everything else. Not to defend it because I haven't had it, but would it be like a thin Oreo? Where there's hardly any icing in it?
You might be, again, when I say I enjoy an Oreo cookie, I haven't had an Oreo cookie in probably 6 or 7 years. So
all right.
You have to take what I say with a grain of salt when I say I enjoy something. Last time I had an Oreo
a grain of sugar in this case.
Yeah. But again, I have had Oreo McFlurries. So, okay, technically I haven't had an Oreo cookie, but I have had Oreo McFlurries as recently as...
That's a whole lot of vanilla fucking ice cream with an Oreo base.
It might be, but that's what I want when somebody says Oreo, okay. My brain says, I want this to taste like a cookie and cream Blizzard or McFlurry, or even go to Walmart and buy the cookies and cream ice cream. It's pretty good.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
So I don't get that. So that for me is a personal downer on the style, just because I do wish that it kind of had more. Personal enjoyment, again, I'm not going to hold it as much against Dan, so I'm still going to give it a pretty good mark for overall enjoyment. I'm going to give it an 8. It is a very solid stout. If it had flavors that I liked more, it would easily be in the 9 because the body is there, the warming is there. I love a nice warming stout. I'm not as young as I used to be, so I can't drink 3 of these in a row like I'd really like to. But it is very nice warming, especially as the weather gets shittier outside. There's still a little bit of snow hasn't melted yet. It's a solid 8 for that. Oh, you'll see, Dan. You will be punished for your Chinook, good sir.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I have a chance.
But yeah, but again, I will say if you're somebody who really enjoys your chocolate, especially kind of a darker chocolate, it's not like bitter chocolate. Like sometimes you do get with stouts, you get that bitter baker's chocolate. It's not there. It's still very sweet. If you're the type of person that likes this, you will love this beer. If you saw the Oreo and you're like, I want the Oreo cookies and cream, that's the part where you're gonna be disappointed. But still very solid. 8 out of 10, and there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Peanut butter cup. Peanut butter cup. Oh, that's so much fun.
Right. All right. Thank you, Reggie. Let's go over to Lady Lee.
Do you want to do yours first?
Sure.
Okay, he's going to go first.
I am almost completed this beverage. If I have to drink a non-alcoholic drink, this is now the one I'm going to go after. It is it's kind of got like a peach aftertaste. It's a little bit sour, but a little bit nice bodied there. Smooth, delicious. Definitely not alcoholic, but it's delicious to drink.
Don't have that nasty aftertaste of non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, like
just
I'm gonna give it 9 on both categories. Right? It is the best non-alcoholic beverage I've had for that's a beer, and definitely enjoy it.
I think we'll add a word. Me and Greg would definitely tell you to try the Guinness 0%.
Yeah.
I agree. Fully agree.
They dated it.
I've had that one before. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, totally.
Really nice.
Guinness is wonderful.
Right. I know Lady Lee loves Guinness 0%.
She loves it with a passion.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of stouts that Lady Lee loves, let's take a look at this one.
Okay. So I had my first sip and I did not like it. But I was like, I have to try and drink it because I don't want to waste the beer. As I drank it more, the more I enjoyed it. So I think as it got a little bit warmer, I was enjoying it more and more. Because I don't finish stouts, and I'm almost finished this one. So that just tells you I am actually enjoying the stout, which is quite the change. I think this is the second stout I've actually enjoyed out of all the stouts we've reviewed.
That's 12 out of 10.
I'm so glad we're live because I actually can say we've got this actually recorded now.
Yeah, we have one too. I also found the winter beard at the LCBO, and I was like, man, maybe we should just do the winter beard again because I will have a stout that I like. Jokes, because we did that one like last year, I think it was. Anyways, it's a simple thing. So yeah, it's very simple. Like there's nothing to it for complex flavor. But the one thing it says on the can is like, so it says chocolate roasty smooth. I'm gonna agree. It's roasty. Like you definitely has that nice roasty feel onto it, like that taste. It doesn't taste overly yeasty, which always gets me with fucking stouts. I feel like I'm just drinking like a thing of yeast. I don't know why. Like the rest of you fucking love it. I always hate it for that reason, but I am not getting it from this one, which is really nice. It doesn't
have that whole palate that shows off the yeast.
Maybe
that
I have a palate that doesn't like cilantro, so.
All right, that could be it.
It is creamy. It is smooth. Like when you drink it, it's kind of like a nice thing to drink. Like it feels nice in your tongue. I guess it gives you that like pleasant mouthfeel. So that way it's good. But the only thing I'm kind of disappointed on, it says chocolate milk. I do get a bit of a dark chocolate taste to it. It's very minimal. Like it's just not as much as I wish it was just more prominent. Like especially being on the can where it says chocolate milk, you kind of want to have like that flavor to be more upfront. It's not saying it's not there because I do taste a little bit of sweetness from that, but it's like a 75% chocolate. So it's not a cocoa, but it's not a milk chocolate. It's kind of that bitterness, but a little bit of sweet. It's just not in your face there. It's just not as much as I hoped. Still really good. Still a lot better than I anticipated. Sorry, Dan, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to ask. So the mouthfeel, for example, we have light, medium, and full-bodied. Is it more light, and that's possibly why it's kind of tricking your mind to say it's not like milk chocolate? Because milk chocolate's more of a full body kind of feel to it when you drink it.
Yeah. I guess I see what you mean. Yeah. So
Man's a chocolate expert.
I am. Come on, lactose. Fuck you.
I see what you mean. Like it is like a lighter feel versus like a
Lighter
like,
cow.
because I've had some of those stouts where you can like really feel like the thickness of it. This is a little bit more. Yeah, this is a lot less. Like this is a smoother, lighter beer. It feels a little bit liquidier than like most stouts that you would drink. So yeah, it's not as like creamy because it does feel creamy, but it's just not as I get like a thicker stout. Like I'm pretty sure Greg's beer would be a lot thicker than my beer. Like that's
okay.
It.
Yeah, no, that's fair. So it's a light to medium body, pretty much, is what you're looking at. Okay.
Yeah. So it still has that nice smooth feel, that creamy feel. It's like a little bit lighter. So I wouldn't say I would be nice. Yes, I do agree. It would be nice if it had a little bit more body to it. Like I do think that lacks as well. But it is overall a good beer. Like it is relatively decent considering I don't like stouts. I am pleasantly surprised that I like this one. So
I'm pleasantly surprised you like this one too. So there we go.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it is a 5.5, so it just lacks that little extra, and like it lacks that like taste of chocolate that I really notice. But it still has that little roasty feel to it, so I'm not going to complain too much about it. It's still there. It's not that it's not there; it's still there. Style, I think I'm just going to go 8.5. I wish I had a little bit more chocolatey flavor, and I wish it was more full-bodied. But you know what? If it was a little bit more full-bodied, I think I'd like it less because I think that's the thing. I like the lighter stouts because I think the heavier ones are the ones that I'm like, no, this is just too much for me. So who knows? But anyways, 8.5
8.5 for both?
For style.
For style.
For overall.
Personal preference. I think I'm gonna go 7.5.
Preference. 7.5.
Yeah, it's not something that I would order for myself or buy for myself again, but if it was there and it was the option over certain other beers, I would pick it. So if you had some wonderful like Bud Light or Canadian for me, I would absolutely be like, no, this is fine. Just give me this.
Well, you'd pick it over Bud Light. Wow.
God, yes.
I don't know. That bar is almost in hell, but okay, I'll take it.
Or a Heineken, or a lager, like a bitch lager. Like,
oh, damn. Okay, all right.
Like some of the
lagers. Would you pick it over a Guinness?
This has like a little more flavor to it. Like this is a little bit more exciting than your just basic lagers. So, as much as like I don't mind lagers, this is I prefer this one. I prefer over it. That's kind of where my rating is.
All right.
Better than macro shit, says Lee Hardy.
Yes, definitely. A stout that is better than macro shit. Come on now.
I feel like I dropped stouts.
I buried
we had really good ratings for a stout. I dropped it right down with my rating.
Just the fact that like they should literally write on the can. They should literally write on the can. Lee Hardy finished this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a selling feature right there.
I mean,
okay, so thank you, Lady Lee. Let's keep rolling on. And before we go to Dan, let's let me talk about my beer.
Yes,
so
please.
my Killed by Death Triple IPA. So I'm moved on to my second can of this, but yeah, just take a look at how thick and turbid that is. I mean, obviously, if you don't like hazy IPAs, which I know Dan loves hazies, you're not going to love this because it is what it says it is. It's a triple IPA, 10% ABV. That is a hazy, turbid as fuck, like New England style triple IPA. When you drink it, it's got this big burst of like a very pithy passion fruit, white grapefruit flavoring. Big body on it. It's super juicy. It's almost got almost feels like a chewing gum thickness in it. But it's and with a lingering resin going down the back of the throat with some big fruity juiciness. It's a slightly sweet, but it's not like overpoweringly, like cloyingly sweet. It's just like goes with the territory kind of sweetness. It is heavy, but the booze is well masked on this thing. These things are incredibly dangerous in that it goes down pretty creamy, pretty smooth, and no alcohol burn. but you definitely tell you drank a big beer.
Whoa. A 10% with no alcohol burn. A 10% triple with no alcohol burn.
Yeah.
I know, but
The only burn I get off this is a slight vegetable burn from the hop burn.
Huh.
It's really smooth.
Okay.
So yeah, like as far as triple IPAs go, I think the only one I would call better is the Sparkle Puff that Dan is wearing on his shirt. But that's almost like the archetype for the style for me. But I think that Killed by Death or like from Tire Shack, they've done a really good job with this one right here. So I'm gonna give this 9s both for style and overall enjoyment because I love this beer. I get it whenever it comes out.
Oh man.
Nothing like making Dan's choice hard tonight.
I mean,
It's all about making Dan hard tonight.
Yeah. Anyways,
hey, it takes a village to erect a Dan.
That's right.
Literally, I'm that old. You need a village to get me up. Anyway.
Wow.
What? What the fuck?
I guess that's my turn, isn't it?
Yep, you have to follow that up.
Bring him 3.5 beers.
Oh, I already have 3.5 beers in this fucker. Okay. First and foremost, 14 point what? Oh yeah, 14.8%. 500 milliliters. Smooth as fuck. Wow. I'm really enjoying this, and I've gotten through 3/4 of this bottle while listening to you guys, and I've been taking notes because 14.8%.
sorry, what kind of beer is it again?
It is an imperial. It is a big fucking stout. It's a barrel aged dark star stout that's been aged in different times with different barrels that has been fucked around so many times that it is actually lovely to have. Okay. I am that kind of buzzed to say this is a $40 bottle.
Wow.
Jesus!
Fuck. God damn, man.
And that's in Alberta money, so that's
Alberta money. That's a lot.
It's like, fuck, Dan. Who would want to spend that kind of money on and by the way, what's your PayPal so I can send you $40?
Yeah.
He's celebrating him.
I'm celebrating me. So basically, I want to thank my mother for buying this because she gave me birthday money, and that's what I used.
Oh, that's what you wasted your birthday money.
Yeah, that's what I wasted my birthday money.
It's not really wasted.
Well,
the only thing wasted is you.
Wow.
No, he's not
Really,
wrong.
that was the
He's
joke
not
he was
wrong,
saying
Greg.
on
I
there?
mean, come on, it's 14.8. You be feeling the same way.
Okay.
Yeah. I just
So
I'm drinking 10% back to back. Of course, I'm wasting.
He's telling the truth here. Honestly, right now, this is actually a really fucking fantastic beer. I'm glad it's in a beer. I'm glad it's in a bottle because of the fact that if this was in a can for 2 years, I'd probably be pissed off because you get that tinny taste.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's in a bottle, it actually really ages quite well. Greg knows what I'm talking about with his Dark Tempest shit.
We call it double tempest here in Ontario.
Yeah,
but...
yeah.
What?
We call it Daniel.
You don't call it Bring Out Your Dead?
I disagree about the tinny taste, Dan, because we're not in the 1970s, but okay.
You know, I get that. If you age it for so long, it actually has a tinny taste to me. But I mean, my palate is different than yours. You might not have that. I might have that. I had that with a fucking year-old goddamn the
52-year-old
chocolate
palate.
manifesto.
Well, I don't necessarily agree with you. I do know that you've had a lot more time than me to refine your palate, so you might be right.
And I could be wrong because you're younger than me, and your palate might actually still be good.
Or just
No,
really
it's not.
young and inexperienced and stupid.
Yeah, yeah. When you get to my age, come talk to me. Anyways,
You won't be able to hear me by then.
What?
Thanks, Nick. You actually answered my question. This actually is a bottle that I am enjoying. $40. I really wish I had this, 5-10 years ago, when this would be a $20 bottle. I still like it. It's still really good. I'm glad I had it. I'm glad I got to enjoy it. The different barrels, I couldn't tell you how many barrels it's been aged in, but fuck, it's good. So for the style, 9.5. For the enjoyability, it's fucking me up. So 10. I can't complain about this. I really can't complain. This is something that Greg actually would probably really enjoy and say the $40 is actually worth it. That's how good it is. Because Greg doesn't like adjunct beers. This one isn't an adjunct. This one Greg would really enjoy.
Dan, listen, if I spent $40 on it, I'd be fucking justifying the fact that I spent $40 on it, so I would fucking love it. 10 out of 10, put it on Untapped with nice pictures and stuff. I get Joe to toast it for me. It would be fantastic.
Okay, so for the people that have had 50-50 Eclipse, this is 100 times better than 50-50 Eclipse.
Oh, wow.
And I'm throwing that fucking gauntlet down right here, right now.
So according to you, 50-50 Eclipse is a $20 beer then?
Yes, it really is. It's not a $45 beer that I've spent on it before.
Well, the price just went up on this.
Holy shit.
That was what, 6 years ago? I paid like $40 for a 50.
Oh, the Eclipse was 45.
Yeah.
The Eclipse was $45. Okay.
Yeah.
Was that in a big bottle or like a small bottle?
That was 600 ml. So
okay, that's a little bigger, but not a lot bigger.
Yeah, and it had adjuncts in it. I mean, this doesn't have adjuncts in it, and it's fucking amazing. So, anyways, that's my drunken review, literally, of this beer.
All right. Thank you, Dan. All right. So now that Dan's finished it up, we're going to circle back to Dan for the winner. But first, we're going to have the fan vote of what beer tonight would you have liked to have tried. So let's go with Mr. Lee first and ask him, all the beers you heard here tonight, which one would you like to have tried?
So Dan's not disqualified from getting a vote?
No. Nope.
Okay.
No, Dan, you can vote for Dan, but Dan can't vote for himself. Dan votes for the winner.
Yeah.
But we're yeah.
Well, we do it, then we do a Dan vote.
There's a fan vote, and then there's a Dan vote.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Dan. I'm an acquaintance. So
well,
you haven't met me in person yet. I could be a fan.
If you don't wish him any particular harm, it's okay.
Yeah.
Most
tolerate Dan
most of the week. Yeah.
Except on Fridays.
I could give you a detailed chart of
Friday's like the purge day for Dan.
I'm glad you keep a detailed chart. I'm impressed with that.
Mm-hmm. So Nick's just sounds like I'm not a big fan of triple IPAs, especially if they're like the hazy boy bro bullshit that doesn't do anything for me. Fuck that crap. Gregory's sounded interesting, but also Gregory kind of brought up some good points that I kind of agree with him and Lady Lee. When it says something on the can, it should probably have that flavor somewhere. So I'm gonna that one's probably like a close second. Lady Lee's sounded okay, but it sounded like a training wheel stout too at the same time. So I'm not gonna dive into that.
Stout I could find, okay?
We don't follow you. You know what? You found a stout that you actually like. I'm gonna give you points for that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not shitting on you for it.
You did good.
I'm glad you enjoyed Baby's first stout, and that's impressive. So you take that win. And
it's Baby's second stout. It's the second one she likes, so it's Baby's second stout. Okay, give her the respect she's earned.
It's the ugly stepchild that she liked. So come on.
Wow, it's the one she doesn't hit quite as hard.
So fun fact, I don't like Kronenberg 1664, but Rob's non-alcoholic version of it actually sounded tastier than the actual beer. So,
it definitely is.
Okay, so there we go. I might actually like that beer. But when it comes down to it, it's Dan's beer. I got to vote for that one. That just sounds like the best overall beer, and it's expensive, and it sounds like it's kind of worth the money. So, yeah.
All right. That's Lee's vote right there. Let's move on to Grigori. And Grigori, what do you think? What's the beer you'd like to try?
Well, we'll start with the Lady of the Lees. Her stout actually does sound interesting. I will try it when I get a chance to at the LCBO. But that being said, I'm not generally the biggest fan of low ABV stouts. I'm sort of a believer that stouts begin at 8% and move up from there. So it sounds interesting. I will try it, but it's not going to get my vote for this evening. Rob, I mean, to be fair, you kind of brought a stick to a gunfight with a 0 ABV. But hey, your beer still actually does sound interesting because I do like to try non-alcoholic beers. I haven't tried it. But the reality is, I'm sorry, you're not going to win with a stick. It just is what it is. I still like you. I still think you're a great guy. Sorry,
You sound like a job interviewer. You're not going to hire the guy.
I want to hear Lady Lee. I want to hear Lady Lee defending him.
I was saying he wanted to participate, and I think that's sweet.
I think no. Listen, I'm not taking anything away. I'm just saying he's not going to win. But I still like your Rob. You're welcome to my pool anytime, Lady Lee. You're still questionable. Anyways, we're gonna go to Dan. Dan is very close to being in the running.
Very close.
Even though we do have a certificate that says literally anyone is better.
You're not allowed
than
using
Dan.
that certificate tonight. Fuck you.
Oh,
Fuck you.
shit.
I was gonna
I'm
say
pulling
Dan,
the birthday card. You're not.
I was listen. I was gonna say
Playing
that.
the birthday race card.
Yeah, he is part of the American Alberta race.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ouch.
Anyways, I was going to say, Dan, if you let me finish, I was going to say tonight, literally everyone is not better than you, but one person is, unfortunately for you. Your beer sounds really interesting, and it was a very, very interesting race, but a little too adjunct for me, which, again, another night you may have won.
There's no adjuncts in here. What the fuck?
You told me there's adjuncts in it.
No, there's no
You said there
adjuncts
wasn't.
in here. There's barrels. There's four different barrel aged in here. There's no adjuncts. It is bourbon barrel aged beer.
Okay, well, I take it back. Apparently, after 11.5%, I don't listen very well.
Greg.
Still, though,
What do you mean
there's
after
one,
11.5%?
there's one that interested me slightly more than yours. So,
Right.
moving on with my comments. But, Dan, I'm thinking about you, buddy. Not everyone is worse than you tonight, or not everyone is better than you tonight. However that math works. Man, this 11.5 is kicking my ass. Mr. Lee Russell, I'm gonna be fucking awesome. I don't even remember what you had. So moving on. Lee, not Lee, Nick. You guys look the exact same. I apologize. Nick, triple IPA, triple hazy IPA. I don't really like hazies that much, but triple fucking hazy IPAs excite me. So that's why I'm happy to announce that you come in second place. Congratulations, Dan. You win tonight.
What?
He did again. He did the fucking roundabout thing again.
Nicely well played,
Nicely done.
Greg. Nicely
No,
well
I'm
played.
a tricky motherfucker, but
All right. Slippery. Alrighty, thank you, Greg. Let's go over to Lady Lee.
I really wanted to vote for Lady Lee tonight because that thing looked delicious, and in the store it was really exciting. But then $40 a bottle, I really want to try $40 a bottle. Like, I need to know what that tastes like, and it sounded good, and it had good ratings. So, Dan, definitely.
All right.
Hey Rob, I can sell you this can for $40 a bottle. You want it? It'll make it taste way better.
All right, so
Right.
we all know that Dan brought a fucking gun to a knife fight.
He brought a nuclear bomb.
nuke. I brought a nuke.
He brought a nuke to
I fucking hate stouts, other than my little ones that I do find. And that one I'd probably find really nasty. So the only person who's left over is Nick just killed Dan with his knife to a nuke bomb.
Yeah.
So Nick gets my vote.
what? Wow. Okay, I actually got a vote there. Thank you, Lady Lee, for that.
I actually wasn't joking.
expecting you to get a vote.
Nick on any other night, Nick probably would have won because I do enjoy a triple IPA, and that to me makes hazies start to become acceptable.
It does something. It takes hazy and makes something interesting out of it.
Alcohol in it. You're like, oh, I don't taste the flavor anymore. I just taste the booze.
Well, it's also that double and triple IPAs tend to balance better. So instead of getting hit in the face with a lot of flavors that might be a little too much, you kind of like the doubles and triples tend to be a better balanced beer, in my opinion. Dan,
I have to disagree, but I get you.
Listen, Dan. Tonight, I'll accept that you're probably right, but the other 364 days of the year, you're wrong, good sir.
All right, fair enough.
All right, so Lady Lee's done. I'm going to put myself up, and I'll talk about before I put it over to Dan to pick the winner. So Rob's beer. I'm pretty sure I've had that before. I would actually love to do that for non-alcoholic beer night. I'm thinking of probably doing Dry January again this next coming year. So that would be a good. I'm pretty sure I can get that here. That would be a good one to try. But unfortunately, Dan's
Safeway.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Greg's opinion where you brought a stick to a gunfight is accurate. That's definitely. We love you participating. That's for sure. So and we understand.
I brought a pointy stick. So
Lady Lee's actually does sound somewhat interesting, but Lee's comment about training wheel stout does sound like it's a little bit on the weak side for a stout, and I know you like the. You don't like stouts.
Hits him down. Go fuck yourself.
I accept that. All right, so
next week neither Rob or Lee will be showing up.
So now we're getting into the big ones. Greg's third mood Oreo brownie bestowed imperial pastry stout sounds really fucking interesting. Up until he tells me that it doesn't taste that much like Oreos. I'm like, you're saying it's Oreo brownie, but there's not much of that in it. What?
See, I gave my best review even though I knew I would lose because everyone loves a fucking Oreo McFlurry. That's a fact.
It's just like, why? Why did you back off on this? Like, you should have just brought more to the table, especially if you're fucking third moon. I think it sounds good. I would love to try it at some point, but there's better on this list. Especially.
Listen, the reality is they should have made an Oreo McFlurry and dumped vodka in it and said it's a beer. Done and done.
And you know what? The last two are, in my mind, really close, and one of them is going to be one hell of a lot more accessible to me. I don't know if I'll be able to get a chance to try it, but it does really sound interesting. Is Lee's Darty Christmas Stout. When you described that one to me, that sounded like really fucking good.
Oh, the spruce tips.
The spruce tips. Yeah. No, like the Tonka beans in it. You know what? It's bugging the fuck out of me. I know I've had a beer with Tonka beans in it. I can't remember what it was. I think it was something somebody sent me. It might have been Dan that sent it to me.
No,
but I can't remember what it was.
Had anything that's got Tonka beans because I would have remembered that.
It's just bugging me, and I can't remember what it was. And you know what? I don't tap anything anymore, like hardly anything anymore, so I don't remember what I've had. So, but I'm pretty sure I've had something with Tonka beans. The way you described it just really reminded me of something I drank before. I'm like, man, I want to know what that was, and I want to drink that again. And that Christmas stout really sounds really fucking interesting, and I look forward to trying something from Darty someday because it actually sounds interesting. But of course, just like everybody else has said, Dan brought a nuclear bomb to a gunfight. So yeah, Dan's $40 big fucking beer wins for me. But I wanted this one to let Lee know that I was really thinking of him the entire episode until Dan spoke.
My feelings are hurt.
Good. I was just trying to butter you up a little. All right, so yeah, I'm voting for Dan, which means that Dan is otherwise the unanimous winner of the fan vote, and we're gonna let him pick what his favorite beer of the night was. Because it's his birthday, or at least it was his birthday.
I gotta move my big dicky out of the way here because I need to grab my winner's belt here and throw it on because the fan vote still goes to me, bitches.
Hey, Dan, are you wearing your Stephanie Valcaire like suit that shows your butt cheeks?
You're not allowed to see that till later.
Wow. Not till the after chat. He's going to go offline as soon as we go offline.
I have paid for the fucking only Dans. I expect the only
Dans.
So I just want to throw out something. Big Dicky here. He actually had a giant penis that didn't make it through the security. So giant penis did kind of have to go. But
what are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Did you buy a dildo or something and you couldn't get through security?
So my brother, for my 50th
What
birthday.
does penises have to do with your brother?
Okay, hold on.
His brother probably has one.
Hold on.
No.
Let me backtrack. Because you guys are so drunk and don't remember, Little Dicky, my small little dinosaur, had a candy penis inside its mouth. My brother put Little Dicky and the penis in the mouth. My brother actually sent me Big Dicky with a penis that he made in its mouth. Like, okay. But I wasn't allowed to share it. But you guys actually have that picture in our chat.
Okay, I know the picture, but I wasn't aware that was a real penis. I thought that was a fake penis. Now I'm worried your brother harvest penis now.
No, it was a fake penis with real cat hair as pubic hair. Anyways.
Okay. Wow, okay.
Greg's going to have to post that again.
Yeah. On that bright and cheery note.
I have to find it again.
Okay. So now that I've got the fan vote, I want to hand over my belt to someone else who he's not going to get it. This belt. He can have his own goddamn belt. Okay,
there's a
Rob.
she in this group,
so we know it's a he.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with what I have. Rob, if it was the February time, I would actually choose yours. Okay.
Again, please realize this person could have not shown up tonight, and he showed up.
You know what?
We are not in any way something wrong.
Because he came with a fucking gun at a non.
He's already off camera. We've heard his feelings.
You know what? I think the fact that we're all drunk and he's actually sober actually hurt his feelings.
Well, listen, Rob. We would all try you, just not your beer.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna have to talk to Greg about that a little bit later on. Anyway,
no, that's part of the contract. Just go with it, Dan. Just close your eyes. It'll be done.
Okay. Anyways, that being said, okay, Lady Lee, your beer, as good as it sounds, as much as I want to try it, it doesn't quite.
Do you know how frustrated I am? You know how I totally understand. I'm gonna totally accept the reviews. Don't worry. It was just so frustrating that I'm looking all over for something.
I appreciate you actually came with a fucking stout and enjoyed it. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'll give you the points for that. You came with a stout and enjoyed it.
All the points.
So, Greg, your Triple Moon was up there until you said you couldn't taste the Oreos.
It is what it is.
Fuck out of there.
It is what it is. Listen, Dan, I agree with you. I agree with your review.
I mean, if you have Oreo in the front part and there's no Oreos, fuck off.
It's like Christopher Lloyd in Star Trek 3. Get out of there!
Right?
And weirdly enough, while I'm both arguing and agreeing with Dan at the same time, it's like, yes, I agree with you. The little bit the Oreo cookie does not give you that much flavor, but we have been trained to learn that when something says Oreo flavored, it maybe is not exactly what an Oreo cookie tastes like. We expect a fucking McFlurry or a Blizzard that tastes like fucking Oreo because that is how we've been trained as a society for like the last 30 years or so, whenever that fucking thing was invented. And that's what you want. You want fucking cookies and cream.
Yes, you do. And you didn't bring it.
For those brands that can't afford the fucking Oreo name, it's cookies and cream.
I think this is a sound clip you're looking for, by the way.
Get out! Get out of there! Get out!
Yep. That's it right there.
Exactly the sound clip.
Okay, Nick. Fucking hell. Triple IPA. 10%. 10% has not got that fucking bitterness that you have at a 10% IPA. Smooth, crisp, nice. Doesn't have that fucking bitter aftertaste that you have with the triple IPA. Unfortunately, you did not win.
Oh.
I do still want to try that because that fucking label would have sold me right there. The triple IPA would have sold me right there. If you sent it to me, I would drink it in a heartbeat. Hint.
Nick, you are the number one second place in this chat.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm totally the beta cuck of this chat.
There you go.
Mr. Lee. Oh my God. You sold me. I fucking hate spruce beers. I hate spruce tip beers. I am not a fan. But the way you describe that with the new fucking bean that they have out that has all these different flavors, nutmeg, vanilla, cinnamon, fucking spruce, fucking everything else, I want to try that. I want to have that.
I want to have it.
You heard me.
I want it inside me.
I want it inside me. I want it on my palate. I want to taste it just to see if that spruce does actually mix well with the cinnamon, with the vanilla, with whatever else that fucking bean has. I kind of want it. So, Mr. Lee, as much as this pains to say me, 14%, you win.
Yay!
Fuck!
And I don't need your belt, by the way, because I have my own.
Oh, goddamn! I'm coming out there.
He's got the fucking strap.
I want that too.
Wow,
I'm drunk enough. I want that strap too.
Jesus, what's the strap on?
Well, if you want the strap on, we know someone we can talk to.
I bent the competition over tonight, and
wow.
Yep.
I accept my fucking belt that I have for the bomb that I dropped for everybody else, but Lee, take this honors, take us home.
It's generous. It's generous tonight for Dan to give somebody else a chance at winning by getting.
Yeah, because I fucking brought Nuke and everybody else. I mean,
yeah, no, you didn't.
What?
You did not need me.
But when you're the only country with nukes, it's like the end of World War II.
What do you mean? Give someone else a chance at winning? I've won several of these this year.
But at the same point in time, dude, you've actually brought it this year. You really have.
For the first time ever, Mr. Russell, you've done well according to Dan. For the first time ever.
I think at some point in time, the year end, BA101 should be Nick. Nick should be the voter. It should be myself and Mr. Lee.
That'd be an interesting beer episode. Like, bring the best you can get, and then I vote for it at the end of the year. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna save my money because Nick won't vote for me, so I'll just bring a steam whistle.
He's gonna bring a steam whistle.
Honestly, I mean,
Greg, I voted for you before.
I've been back and forth a lot. I think this should be for the title. Like fucking Lee's
bring the belt, the 2025 World Heavyweight Beer Champion of BA101.
See, if Nick's the only one voting, I would specifically bring it for Nick. But if it was like a vote between Lady Lee and Nick, that would be interesting because then it would be hard to win because it'd be hard to read. You
wouldn't be able to see. But the thing is with me, the only thing I really don't care for is sours. But even then, I love lambics. So
okay,
I'm a tricky fucker.
As a champion, I am calling you out.
Well,
do you
oh yeah,
14%. 14% Dan is calling you out.
All right. So what's this? Is this going to be next week's beer, or we got a competition?
No, it's going to take a while. I got to find something.
This is going to be the New Year's. This is going to be the end of the year competition. This is going to be the 2025 end of the year competition because I've come in and I've won. Like when I come in it, sorry, Greg, get your mind out of the gutter. When I've come in to win.
When is his mind out of the gutter?
I would say despite the ejaculation reference, I would say you haven't. You often do not win when you come in to win it, Dan.
No, that's not true. We can go back and look at the tapes.
We're going to go back and look at the tapes.
Yeah, I keep every records of every week, so I can do that.
And I mean,
Dan's probably won more times than he thinks he has. So, he probably won more times in his mind than he thinks he has.
I'm old. I forget a lot. So yes.
Well, yeah, he only remembers the times he's actually been on the panel.
I think I've won once
fucking
this year.
Lee comes in to defend us too. But I mean, I
At least Lee consistently shows up.
Whoa!
Just because I'm in Mountain Standard, fuck you.
That's not an excuse.
And Dan, there's an empty house in Ontario that used to belong to Jamie that you're welcome to live in.
That's right. You fly through every Wednesday.
Sounds more like mountain substandard to me.
Right, and right.
Atlantic bitch.
Ooga booga mountain man time.
Yeah, I hear your trash talk here, and I accept.
Yeah. Dan going off about how often he's won on here, and congrats on your 4 wins.
Ooh.
Winning only 4 times from BK every time you
I
go.
didn't win tonight because Dan picked the beer, so he could not win.
To be fair, it's probably more times than I've won, but still.
You know what? I think the end of the year should be Lee and myself for the fucking title.
You know what? I'm actually feeling like I haven't decided what next week's beer is, but I'm thinking next week's is going to be a show and tell, and it's going to be bring whatever you can get.
But whoever wins,
Let's give it a dry run to see. Let's see if Dan, Lee, or between Lee and Dan, just see what they can drink. Lee got some good shit.
I haven't gotten a lot of winners, so fuck you and this whole thing. Also, Rob made a really good point. He said we should do December where we compete to see like all of December. So it's 4 weeks.
Oh, like a tournament.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I bring double tempest every week?
God damn, I'm gonna be broke by the end of
Greg's got double tempest every week.
$40.
Okay. We'll have to discuss this. How do you want to make this work?
Yeah, that's the question. Because before it was suggested that Nick would be the only one who determines the winner, so I would bring a very different beer for Nick than I would if it was a panel vote.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm sticking with panel vote, so you got to think something the whole group.
All right.
I think panel vote makes sense because I think different people liking different things makes a whole lot of sense. Like Nick won last week with that bullshit beer that I would have never voted for. Fuck you, Nick.
That's the whole point. We're a group. You got to appease to the group, not just one person or yourself.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is a tournament style where it's 2 people face off in the month of December. And then the person that wins advances to the next week and faces off with someone else.
We could do that.
I want to see
only 2 people are going to show up. Like what? How would you make that work? Because then only 2 people would show up. You have to have some kind of.
I still have the championship. The finals, no matter what.
There's a deal.
Just like panel shows up.
We could just do a free for all. So all 5 people. So the first 3 weeks. The first 3 weeks.
6 of us.
All 5 people. 6. Sorry,
there is 6.
I see 5 boxes.
That's what she said.
You have to remember, like, we're in disadvantage because we can't really vote for each other's beers because we literally try each other's beers. So,
no, that's not true.
So how about this? How about this? We've got 7 weeks till the end of the year, but New Year's Eve falls on a Wednesday, so chances are we probably won't do anything that day.
That's fair.
So it's 6 weeks till the end of the year. Oh, that means also Christmas Eve falls on a Wednesday as well.
It does too.
So so that's 5 weeks.
So we have 5 weeks. So we each bring beers competition wise. So this is competition round. The top 2 who get the most votes compete in the new year.
Okay.
So we'll have like our beginning year of who is the best beer person.
And it's a
like what
drink episode.
What if we were to just say keep score over the next 5 weeks and whoever has the most points at the end wins?
Yeah, fuck that. No, we gotta have the 2 top.
So,
we gotta have like the
I would do a competition. I mean for Rob and Lee, like we could literally do like Rob versus Lee, and then it's like we are all voting, so they don't have to worry about voting for each other's. It's like Rob brings something, Lee brings something.
We're not worried about that.
Yeah, but why would say if Rob?
I'm on hashtag Team Rob. I want him to man school you on beer.
So yeah, but what then all of a sudden we got to narrow down to two people. Like, but at the end of it, so who else is going to show up?
We'll all show up and we'll all bring.
There's 6.
I mean, we can have guest people like Redbeard show up.
I feel like you could.
You have to dig Redbeard's brain out of his own ass. so it actually show up for somebody else's
shots
thing instead of his own.
Shots
Everyone
fired.
shows up to that, like the competition episode where there's 2 people. Everyone brings their own beer like we normally do. It's just these 2 people are competing against each other. So we'll still do the normal show, everything like that. But these 2 people are the people we vote for, and we basically have to decide who is our winner for January.
Do we want to do like a round robin?
I guess just
So
basically we'd have like this show. We'd have 2 votes. It's just one of the votes is an actual tournament.
Yeah. I mean, it only require basically 3 episodes, and like for the preliminary rounds, and then kind of a final round, so 4 episodes. Because literally, let's take the group we have tonight. One night, me versus Nick. Another night, Lee versus Dan. Another night, Rob versus Lady Lee. And then the winners of those, I guess you could do a 3-way competition or something like that with the numbers we have, and that would be the final round.
Okay, so
we're gonna
but the gist of it is,
now.
Yeah,
it's like almost 2 hours in, and it's getting late.
Yeah.
Talk about this off that.
So it might be a thing where we'll let's run with that, but we'll discuss the details offline, and it'll probably be like next 3 weeks or BYOB or not BYOB, show and swills. It'll probably all be show and swills, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it'll be show and
why
swills
not?
until we get to January. We pick the two.
And then the next 5 weeks we kind of narrow it down and have I was thinking of doing dry January myself.
Dry Feb.
We'll get you some golden tickets, Nick. It'll be fine.
All right,
There you go.
All right, let's take this shit offline. Stay tuned, but we're gonna do next week since nobody is in the chat to ask. We have 0 viewers at this point, probably because we've been going on way too long about bullshit.
No,
What the fuck is wrong with Brandon? Does he not find me pretty anymore? Fuck you, Brandon.
No, he thinks you're ugly. No, Brandon's been.
Oh, Brandon, you're a dick.
Brandon's been sick with COVID last week, so.
Oh, Brandon, you shouldn't kiss those dirty girls.
Bye, guys. Bye. Bye,
All right.
show.
Have a good night.
Congratulations,
Conversation
Lee.
can serve no purpose
Congratulations.
anymore.